Right.
Walking into the office here today, I was listening to an audiobook, so I had one earbud in. I could still hear people. I could hear my surroundings. I walked straight into the studio, just took it out, popped it back in the charging case, put it down, did our pre-show meeting. Right now, while they last, they're $9.99. Your choice, 10% off on the bio on your today's
Leading value. And this is a great value because if you price these out, now there are, just like diamonds, everything is graded. Sound quality is graded when they create devices like this. These, for the value, I'm going to tell you right now, unbelievable. Now, these are Bluetooth, obviously. The transmission distance, 10 millimeter. Charging case comes with it. Earbud battery. The charging time is 1 hour. So fully charging only takes an hour. This is totally Bluetooth. You just Bluetooth it to your phone. I love the fact, like I said, it shows you how much charge. I don't know if any of these charged. It shows you how much the charging capability is. Okay, so you can see it's 93%. Oh, it says 93%. So, and that's what I mean. The whole front of this lights up. It's very high tech, honestly, for under $9. You would expect something that just had a cord you could plug in. These are the best earbuds. Now, they fit in your ear securely and snugly. I had a conversation with Matt. The reason I bought these, I had the very expensive Fruit earbuds.
Yep.
You all know what I'm talking about. I was in my backyard in Florida. I was tending to the bees and I was doing some other stuff. And I turned quickly and whatever movement I did with my face changed the shape of my ear. That earbud, boom, went flying. I looked for over an hour for that earbud. I got out the metal detector that I bought from Tom through Shop LC. We never found it. Never found it. So now I have one of those famous Fruits. I don't have the pair. At that point, I was so disgusted and said, I am not spending a lot of money on expensive. I'll be bike riding and my earbud will fly out. And then I have to turn around and go back a half mile to find it. Now, I have found them over and over. But that real expensive one, that was a bee sting. That was expensive. I never located it. That's when I came and said, I'm buying these. And I bought that, and you know what? At the airport, same exact thing. I can give my husband one earbud. I can have the other. That way we can have conversation, and I'm not screaming, can you hear me? Hello? So you have the capability to split them up. We do that when we travel. I like also to wear one earbud and listen while I'm walking around and I'm at the airport or I'm shopping or whatever, so I can still hear what's going on around. The noise canceling ones, you are in a coma. You can't hear anything. So unless you are in a safe location, I would never promote to anybody to walk around with those in public because you cannot hear anything. A car could come up behind you, especially electric cars now.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even hear them. So you have to be very, very careful. These for under $10, please do yourself a favor. I guarantee you're going to love these. I own these. And you know what? That's not smoke and mirrors. I own these. I use them all the time. I thought, honestly, for under $10, I said, you know what? They're so inexpensive that if they really stink, I'm not going to be upset.
Yeah.
But I was so pleasantly surprised at the quality.
I love it.
So do a multiple. If you have kids, how about for Easter baskets? You have an array of pastel colors.
Oh, yes.
Maybe instead of putting a pee-pee marshmallow in an egg, you put a pair of earbuds and put that in the Easter egg hunt. This becomes something that everybody's going to want. One kid gets the earbuds in a pink case. What's going to happen? Oh, my. How come you got that? How come I didn't get those? Do yourself a favor. Do the bio on these.
Well, maybe you are going on a trip and you do have the expensive ones and you don't want to lose it on vacation.
On the beach.
This is a great one to take with you to all of those situations. And Leroy agrees with you. Leroy wrote in, thank you for the email, Leroy. And by the way, we have a lot of emails that have been coming in. I'll try to get to as many of those as I can. Leroy said, these are great. And Queen Bee is right. The sound quality matches the more expensive earbuds. Love that. To our friend from the 202, thank you so much for the email. Becky, thank you so much for writing in. And Becky said, go Vols. Always go Vols. Absolutely. To our friend from the 214, Jay in Dallas, thank you so much for your lovely message. Connie in Atlanta, thank you. And I do have to read the email from our friend for the 631. She's doing the opposite concept of what you're doing. She said, I would definitely put an earbud on the side on the plane closest to my husband. I don't like hearing his nonsense on the plane. I'm actually going to start wearing them at home and pretend I can't hear his baloney. So to our friend from the 631.